Hello guys, today we're going to be reviewing all the Amber cards for Disney Lorcana. So let's get right started. So Ariel on human legs. She's alright, she's a 4-3-4-2. She's just so weird that she can't, sing songs. It's just, everyone else can. Why not her? That's just, I don't know why you would choose her. 2 out of 10. So Ariel, Spectacular Singer. It's literally just her, except -1 on everything, and she's great at singing. So, I'll give her, a 6 out of 10. So, Cinderella, also good at singing, and you can remove up to 3 damage from a chosen princess. So, that can actually be pretty strong. She's a 4-2-5, nothing too special. But, even if you just remove 3 damage from someone and get 2 lore for 4 ink, that's not bad. So I'll give her 6 out of 10. That seems fair. Now, Goofy. This is one of the cards I really want whenever this game actually comes out. So his art is beautiful. I love it. So he's going to get a bonus point for that. He's a 5-3-6, which isn't the best, but it's not bad. He only gets 1, but Bodyguard is pretty good. Because if someone wants a challenge, they have to challenge him. And 2 for T. And then he can remove damage from Musketeers. So if you have the Donald Musketeer and the Mickey Musketeer already in play, he can be a really strong card. But it really depends on that. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. It was going to be 5, but +1 for art. Hades, King of Olympus. This is a really interesting one. If you have a Hades, other than him out, I would definitely recommend him, because the 1 lore for each villain is so 1 lore for each villain. Say you have even just 3 other villains, that's 4 lore, which I think is tied for the most in game. So if you have 5 villains or something, you can be getting 6 lore per turn, which is insane just from Hades. His 8-6-7, which isn't the best, but it's also not the worst. So yeah, it really depends how many villains you have in your deck and if you have a Hades in play. So yeah, I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Hades, Lord of the Underworld. So this one's really interesting because it's a 4-3-2, not great, but Well of Souls is where he really shines. Because if one of your, say you're basically the best card in your deck, say it gets banished or whatever, then he's he can just bring it right back. So that's really strong. So I'm going to give him 7 out of 10 also. Other than that, he would be terrible, but Well of Souls is just so good. Hey, I don't even think I need to, say this one. 1-1-2-1. He's just not that good. I'm just gonna have to give him a 1. I don't know if I said this. They're gonna be from 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. LeFou, I think that's how you pronounce LeFou. Yeah, that's probably how you pronounce it. 2-2. So 2 lore for 2 ink for 2 lore is not bad. And if you have Gaston, that's 1 ink for 2 lore. So that's not bad. Yeah. I would just give him, he can get a 3, because he's not, basically you're gonna get 2 lore out of him every turn until he gets challenged, because as soon as he gets challenged, it's game over. So, at least for him. But yeah, Lilo, it's 1 for 2 lore. Like I said with LeFou, it's basically you're just paying for 2 lore. This character is not a long-term investment. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with 3 out of 10. Actually, probably 2 out of 10, because at least LeFou was a little better. Maximus Palace Horse, 5-4-5, not that bad. Bodyguard is nice, especially, well, if you have cards like Leo and LeFou out, it's nice to have a bodyguard, because then they can't attack like the Leo and LeFou. They have to attack Maximus. So you can actually get more lore out of those two cards. So, and then support's okay. I just think it's weird. But yeah, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Maximus Relentless Pursuer. So, I mean, when you play this character, chosen character, it's -2 this turn. Which I guess could be good if you like playing it as, like, say your character or the enemy team has like a Maui that's about to attack. Maybe you can like save a different character by doing that -2. But I just don't think it's worth it for a 3/3/3 and then only 1 lore. I'm gonna give him like a 4 out of 10. Mickey Mouse True Friend. So like he's not that good. A 3/3/3/2 is pretty good. I mean, it's 1 damage and attack for 1 ink, which is pretty much where you want to be about. That's probably about average. And then 2 lore. It's like, if he wasn't Mickey, he would probably get a 3 or 4, but he's Mickey, so I'm going to have to give him like a 7, just because he's Mickey. And because the foil looks so good. But Minnie 2231 is just not that good. I'm gonna give her like I'll give her a 4 because she's Minnie. And she's like an iconic character. Moana of Motunui. 516. So she has defense but no attack. So like she can take a few hits, but she's not gonna like really do much damage to anyone. She has 3 lore, which is good. And if you quest, then you can ready your other princesses, which is actually pretty good. Because if you quest, say you have like, say I'm just thinking like Ariel, Cinderella, and Aurora. I think those are all princesses in this. Say they all already like quested or attacked. You could play her, I believe. And then all 3 of them would be back and ready to attack. They cannot quest, but still good. And then she has 3 lore, which is pretty good. So I'm going to give her a 7 out of 10. Maybe 8. 7 out of 10. Yeah, that's good. Mr. Smee, 325. He has a good bit of defense. I mean, I'll give him a 4. That seems fair. Prince Philip. So I used to think that this character was going to be like terrible because he was only a 4/3/3/2. But if he like, I think like Maui and Maleficent, those are all both really strong cards. If he challenges them, he's going to lose. But whenever he's banished, you banish the other person. It's like that's like basically an insta-kill to everyone. So yeah, he's like a 7 or 8. He's really good. So Pumbaa, 4351. He's alright. I mean, I'll give him a 3. Rapunzel, Gleaming Glow. When you play 3 damage from one of your characters and drawing a card for each one of those damages. That is also really strong. Because say one of your characters, like, say you have a strong character like Maui, I guess. I'm probably going to use Maui and Maleficent a lot as examples because those are, like, the only strong ones I know. But he only has, like, 4 health left. You can heal back 3, so that way he's at 7, and then you draw 3 more cards. It's just a win-win. So, 415 is not that good. 2 lore is okay for 4. But, yeah, I'm going to have to give her a 9 out of 10. Because it's just so strong. So, Sebastian. He's good at singing songs, which is nice, or at least better than the average 2 cost. But a 2/2/2, it's alright. He's only probably going to survive 1 round. So, It really depends. If you love, like, the song abilities, then I would definitely recommend, like, Sebastian and Ariel for your deck. But if you don't, I would not recommend them. It just depends what you're into. If you like songs, I would probably rate him like a 6. If you don't, I would probably rate him like a 4. Simba, Protective Cub. He has Bodyguard, which is nice if he had more health. But 3 health for Bodyguard, he's only taking, like, 2 or 3 attacks at the most. Most characters could probably one-shot him. But, I mean, yeah, he's alright. Stitch, Carefree Surfer, with that sandwich. I like the sandwich in his hand. I thought it was funny. But, Ohana, when you play this character, if you have 2 or more other characters in play, you may draw 2 cards. That's pretty nice. If you have, like, if you need more, cards, you just get 2 more just for playing him, or whatever. 2 lore is not that good, but 8 defense is good. 4 damage is not that good either. The Ohana is really nice because it helps you get a lot of cards in your deck, or in your hand. Stitch New Dog. It's alright. I think the dialogue at the bottom is probably just the best part of this card, honestly. I'll give him a 3. Stitch Rockstar. Shift 4 is nice. Actually, if you combo Stitch New Dog and Stitch Rockstar, could be nice playing him for only 4 instead. But Adoring Fans, whenever you play a card with cost 2 or less, you may exert them to draw a card. So also, like, say you did play this, you could exert it and then draw a card. Which, if you wanted to, like, rotate a new card into your deck, that's pretty nice. So, like, probably, like, 8 out of 10. Because he's also 6'3", 5'3" is pretty good. So, like, yeah, 7 or 8 out of 10 is nice. Timon, tastes like chicken is alright. Because, well, if you think of it, he's only a cost 1. So that's basically, like, just 1 ink for 1 heal damage and 1 lore. Because he's not lasting too long either. So I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Be Our Guest. A character with cost 2 or more can sing this for free. So basically everyone except, like, 10 characters. So look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So, if you can, well, it's nice if you're, like, running out of cards in your hand, like you only have 2 or 3 and one of them's this, and then you can just get a free character card. And especially if it's free, that's also pretty good. But it's like, I like the art, so that's actually going to help it. But it's only going to be like 5 out of 10 still. Control Your Temper. Chosen character gets -2 damage this turn. Which can be nice if you're trying to, like, stop Maui from killing one of your guys. You can just use that. But I just don't think it's really worth it. So I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Hakuna Matata. I love this song. Character with cost 4 or more can sing this for free. Yeah. So a lot of people. Remove up to 3 damage from each of your characters, which is nice. If you have like 3 or 4 characters about to die, and removing 3 damage from each of them, that's pretty nice. But if you only have, like, 2 characters, one has, like, 4 damage done, and the other one has, like, 2 damage done, it's just, like, not really worth it. So, like, 5 out of 10, because I like the song. Healing Glow. Remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. It's alright. I mean, 1 ink for 2 damage. If, like, say one of your characters, I keep on using this, but if one of your characters is about to die and you can save them, I guess it's worth it, but other than that, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like healing cards in this game too much, unless it's like, you get healing every round. But yeah, I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Just in time. So I really like this card, and my brother does too. He loves Maui. You may play a character with cost 5 or less for free, which is nice, because then, if you want to, like, just get a character for, like, 2 lore or something, or whatever, then, or no, if you want to get a character that's, like, 4 or 5, but you know he won't last that long, it's nice to have this, because then you're getting it for free. So it's a lot easier. Or, like, if he dies within 2 rounds, you don't feel as bad about it, because you got him for free. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The art is also helping it. I like it. Part of your world is alright. Return a character card from your discard to your hand. I just don't understand why you would use this over a Well of Souls from Hades. This is just, like, not as good. Like, unless, like, I guess if it's a cost 3, if your character's a cost 3 or more, you can use it, but I would just the Hades is just better. So I'll give it like a 4 out of 10 if you don't have a Hades. You have Forgotten Me. So I love this card. If foiled, is beautiful. But yeah, each opponent chooses and discards 2 cards, which is nice. If your opponent is like, he only has a few cards down, but he has a bunch on his hand, you can make him discard 2 cards, which is pretty nice. So I'll give it, it does cost 4, which is pretty expensive. So I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Actually, 4 out of 10, because the art. Dinglehopper. Remove up to 1 damage from chosen character. It's just easy healing. It's nice. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's easy healing. I liked the Dinglehopper. I thought it was funny in the movie. But it's just not that good. So, like, maybe a 5 out of 10, actually. Seems good. But then Lantern. You may pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. Which is alright, I guess. But, so this just seems stupid to me. Because, like, it costs 2, and then you pay 1 less. It's like, I guess you can reuse it. So I guess over the time, it might actually be pretty good. But yeah, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. Sorry, my dogs are barking. I don't know if you can hear that. Ursula'S shell necklace. I believe this is the last one. 3, now sing. Whenever you play a song, you may pay 1 to draw a card. Which is alright. It's just not really worth it to me. And the Ursula'S shell necklace, I just feel like it's so random. I'm going to have to give it like a 2 out of 10. And, yep, that was all of them. Thank you guys for watching. And tomorrow, I will try to do an amethyst review. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.